The Incredible Hulk, 1977. The movie introduced Dr. Bruce Banner, a brilliant scientist who becomes the Green Giant when he gets angry and transforms into an intimidating 7-foot-tall muscular man with skin that turns light or dark shades of green depending on his moods. A failed lab experiment caused the condition. This movie traces Dr. Bruce Banner's journey to find a cure for himself and ultimately triumphantly after being transformed from an average man into an unstoppable force of nature who can only be stopped by other forces more powerful than him. The Return of the Incredible Hulk, 1977. The story of the Hulk has been depicted in many different forms. This made-for-TV movie takes an original spin on the Bruce Banner/Hulk story, showing him as easily angered and quickly becoming angrier than ever before. Lou Ferrigno becomes the giant here, where he gets upset over something small like a broken nail or even spilled milk. It also shows the first time the Hulk tasted whiskey. The Incredible Hulk Returns, 1988. Another made-for-TV movie portrays Bruce Banner on the verge of getting a cure. He meets Don Blake, who is linked to a Viking warrior, the mighty Thor. Thor helps Banner on his quest. This movie is the only Hulk film where Thor and Loki were seen together. This is also one of 2 Hulk movies released on VHS, Laserdisc, and DVD, along with a theatrical release. The Trial of the Incredible Hulk, 1989. This is another made-for-movie TV where Bruce Banner is a witness to a violent crime. The crime is linked to the Kingpin, who is being helped by Matt Murdock, a lawyer, and the Daredevil, another Marvel superhero. The Hulk is forced to clear his name after being accused of a murder he didn't commit. As if this wasn't hard enough for Hulk, he also has an army on his trail. He must use all his superpowered might and intellect to escape and prove his innocence. The Death of the Incredible Hulk, 1990. Here, an old foe, Biomechanical Hulk, is out for revenge. This made-for-TV movie is the finale in the Incredible Hulk TV series. Bruce Banner sneaks into a laboratory as he desperately attempts to rid himself of the Hulk. The consequence to him is fatal. Hulk, 2003. In this film, Bruce Banner is played by Eric Bana. The Hulk is his animation. This film is a retelling of the original Hulk. The producers spent $137 million to finish this project because they wanted people all over the world to know about him as comic books do. The box office returns brought in $245.4 million. The box office returns were worth more than that. This made them have a return on investment many times over in under 2 months after release. But it wouldn't be possible without some help from actor Eric Bana along the way. He played Bruce Banner/Hulk on screen during most scenes depicting his origin story when he was transformed by gamma radiation into something much greater than human. Next, Avengers: Heroes of Tomorrow, 2008. This is another one of the Hulk movies portraying the children of the Avengers. They are honing in their powers and are battling with enemies who caused the demise of their parents. Here, the Avengers, except for Tony Stark and Thor, have all been killed in a possible alternative future. Stark rescued the Avengers' children and raised them himself. Now James, Torun, Azari, and Pym must face off against their parents' killer while trying to rid the world of the evil robot Ultron. They get support from an unlikely source, Magneto, who only agrees to help if they agree to stop being Avengers. The Incredible Hulk, 2008. This is another animation film where Nick Fury enlists the recently resuscitated Captain America and the Green Giant Hulk to invading aliens. This Hulk movie is also known as Marvel's The Incredible Hulk, and this has a running time of 112 minutes after finishing post-production work. Even though this film was released 14 years ago, some people still love watching it today. Despite critical reviews from some of the most notable Hulk movie critics, it still holds a place in many hearts and is the first Hulk film made after the Hulk's appearance on TV. This film was produced with a budget of nearly $150 million, but it grossed at the box office $264.8 million. The Hulk was an animation of Edward Norton, who played Bruce Banner. A military project called the Super Soldier Program clashed with the Hulk in this movie. Hulk vs. 2009. This is an anime film that consists of 2 separate stories. The 2 stories are focused on Hulk and his encounters with Thor and the X-Men Wolverine. In this movie, Dr. Bruce Banner is never able to get away from trouble as the Hulk. Logan is sent after the Hulk in Wolverine, who has crossed into Canadian territory, and he's discovered some vicious former co-workers hunting both of them down on their behalf. Planet Hulk, 2010. This is an animation film about the Incredible Hulk ejecting from Earth in a spaceship. He crash lands on a planet ruled by a tyrant. The planet Sakaar is home to the powerful Green Hulk portrayed by Rick D. Wasserman. The Red King, played by Mark Hildreth, rules the planet, which is inhabited by warriors who are forced to battle against one another in a large arena. Hulk finds himself bonding with his fellow warriors against his natural inclinations. They come together to defeat their tyrannical captor, recognizing their combined strength. However, they are vastly outnumbered and under-equipped. The Avengers, 2012. After Loki, played by Tom Hiddleston, Thor's malevolent brother gains access to the limitless energy cube known as the Tesseract. Nick Fury, portrayed by Samuel L. Jackson, the director of S.H.I.E.L.D., activates a superhero recruitment campaign to combat the planet-altering danger. The Avengers' Dream Team includes Captain America, Chris Evans, Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr., Thor, Chris Hemsworth, the Hulk, Mark Ruffalo, Hawkeye, Jeremy Renner, and Black Widow, Scarlett Johansson, and the Vision. LEGO Marvel Superheroes Maximum Overload, 2013. This is a computer-animated LEGO film. The characters were taken from LEGO Marvel Superheroes. It premiered on November 5, 2013 in 5 parts. Here, Loki's mischievous plan to enslave the planet is back, and he's putting the super in supervillain by building an army to take over the world. In this ultimate battle, LEGO Marvel Superheroes Maximum Overload gathers Iron Man, Thor, Iron Fist, Captain America, Nick Fury, Black Widow, Falcon, Wolverine, Hulk, Spider-Man, and many more of your favorite superheroes to stop Loki. Iron Man and Hulk, Heroes Unite, 2013. This is also a direct-to-video anime created by Marvel Animation. It was made for kids and is the first long form of animation for Marvel. A new process called 2D wrap was used in making this film. Marvel Studio invented this process. After creating Zax, a being of pure energy, Hydra's scientists seek to bring about a worldwide blackout to destroy the Avengers. Iron Man and Hulk have to find a way to work together and fight their way through Wendigos, robots, and the scaly abomination. Avengers Confidential, Black Widow and Punisher, 2014. This is a direct-to-video anime created by Madhouse and produced by SHD TV AC BW&P. It was released on March 25, 2014 in North America. Moreover, it was a partnership project between Marvel Entertainment and Sony Pictures Entertainment Japan. The Avengers Black Widow and Punisher must prevent a terrorist organization from selling stolen S.H.I.E.L.D. technology, which would allow them to create an EMP device that could fry the United States power grid and kill millions of Americans in the process. Hulk, Where Monsters Dwell, 2016. This is a digital animated film about the Incredible Hulk made in 2016. It was taken from a 1970 Marvel comic book. In this movie, Doctor Strange brings the Incredible Hulk to New York City to help him fight destructive monsters on Halloween night. The Halloween Nightmare wants to come into our waking world by crossing over the dream dimension and turning each dreamer into a monster. Thor Ragnarok, 2017. Thor, the mighty god imprisoned on the other side of the universe, is thrust into a deadly gladiatorial fight between former comrade and fellow Avenger, the Incredible Hulk. Thor's journey for survival takes him on a race against time to prevent the all-powerful Hela, Cate Blanchett, from eradicating his planet and Asgardian civilization. The producers spent $180 million to make this movie and earned $854 million at the box office. Avengers Endgame, 2019. As of July 2019, Avengers Endgame was regarded as the highest-grossing film of all time. The producers spent $356 million to make the movie. According to Disney Films, the movie earned $2.79 billion. Previously, Avatar held the record by earning $2.7897 billion. The film is set after the cataclysmic events of Avengers Infinity War. The Avengers split up after half of all life is taken away by Thanos. The Avengers and their allies must reassemble now that a method to reverse the damage exists, and they must learn to put their differences aside to set things right once more. Along the road, the Avengers learn that great sacrifices must be made as they prepare for their ultimate final battle with Thanos, which will result in them fighting the most challenging battle they've ever faced.